Chapter 20: The Influence of Neighboring Cultures on Japan. 20.1 Introduction. The island country of Japan lies just off the eastern coast of the Asian mainland. Japan's culture has been enriched by borrowing from other places in Asia. In this chapter, you will explore how Japan's neighbors influenced Japanese culture from the 6th to 9th centuries CE. Many cultural ideas traveled to Japan by way of the Korean peninsula. Some of these ideas had originally come from Japan to India. For example, Japan learned about Confucianism from a Chinese scholar who came to Japan from the Korean kingdom. In the mid-500s, Buddhism priests from Korea visited Japan. In this way, Japan was introduced to Buddhism, a religion that had begun in India 1,000 years earlier. In 593, a young man named Prince Shotoku came to power in Japan. The prince admired Chinese and Korean culture, and he encouraged contact with the mainland. In 607, he sent an official representative to the Chinese court. Upper-class Japanese began traveling to China, where they learned about Chinese literature, art, philosophy, and government. Over the next 300 years, Japan eagerly absorbed elements of culture, objects, and customs and ideas from the Asian mainland. The spread of cultural elements from one society to another is called cultural diffusion. How one thing is spreading from one place to another. In this chapter, you will learn how cultural diffusion helped to shape the Chinese culture. You will also discover how Japan blended ideas from other cultures into its own unique civilization. If you can see here, on the right, we have this graphic organizer that will help you learn about how the neighboring cultures and areas influenced Japan. As you can see, you have the Korean Peninsula sharing down ideas, you have China sharing down ideas, you have India sharing its ideas with China, and then on down into Japan. And that's how the culture of Japan developed.